situation when
To the complexity of the phenomenon, survey and restitution now appears to be a colossal undertaking, but one that is plane at movement and triangulating, and what remains so that the line to portray phenomenon close to us, but in order to immense expanses of the microcosm and macrocosm, we are compelled to think exclusively in terms of circumferences. Therefore, for the human observer, Euclidean lines can be called maximum circumferences. So, energy is emitted from a source on a maximum circumference in two opposite directions before meeting again at any point on the same circumference. Consequently, this point receives energy from two opposite orientations. Parallel lines in the mediocosm are in actual fact maximum circumferences with the same point in common, the center of projection in the case of a source of energy. However, projective geometry also demonstrates that the radiating source can equally be far off in the macrocosm or in the microcosm, because these spaces, macrocosm and microcosm, divided by a closed surface like a sphere or the body of the shroud, are in an absolute sense equivalent. So a distant source in the microcosm inside the body irradiates in two opposite orientations, just like a distant source in the macrocosm outside the body. This is the projection pattern that explains how radiation reached and oxidized the linen cloth. What we have described here is what science based on projective geometry has demonstrated so far. The study of the phenomenon opens up vast new areas of research of mutual interest to projective geometry and physics, which will likely have a major impact on all branches of knowledge and therefore on our very existence.
I've been trained to reach.
The Shroud is a book of science about a world as yet unknown to us, a book of science that man has just opened.
Dude, these queues are so long. These queues.
actually he's going back to the original design.
Mosaic law?
Should I keep my game in like windowed or something and watch videos?
Don't let the gold distract you.
Oh, you guys can't even see the game. There we go. All right. That's right.